was something else.
And in my opinion, Nas is better than Jay-Z. In my opinion. And no, this is where like hip hop heads you can go into like,
it's like Dallas. There's different highways that can take you to the same spot.
Right? But like I said, that's my top 3. Like if you're gonna ask me and put a gun to my head, who would I have on like my eternal playlist on an island all by myself? Definitely the very first KRS album with South Bronx, South Bronx. I gotta have Biggie. Anything Biggie, because that dude can spit on anything.
Let me ask you a question.
Yo.
Biggie or Tupac?
Ooh. Dude, it's different. It's different.
It is.
To me, it depends on what you're looking for. If you're looking for political activism, go Tupac. Mm-hmm. If you want that grimy style from like,
straight New York,
go Biggie.
And you know what's crazy about the both of them is that
they're both from New York.
Well, no. Tupac is from New York, moved to California, and Biggie is from California, moved to New York.
Yeah, well,
they were little.
Biggie's from Bed-Stuy, bro.
He was born in Bed-Stuy?
Yeah.
I thought he was from California.
He's from Bed-Stuy.
I thought that was the whole point of the beef.
He did one song. He did one song that he was going back to Cali, but he's not from Cali. He's from Bed-Stuy. He's from the same hood Chris Rock is from. They like grew up as kids, bro.
That's crazy, bro.
So
everybody hates Chris.
Yeah, no, like I think, and if y'all want to correct me on this, y'all can message me, y'all hip hop heads. Biggie, like, basically gave way to Jay-Z and all these guys from like Bed-Stuy, Queensbridge area. Like,
chill, bro. Not Queensbridge. That's Nas. He's from Queens. Who else is from Queens?
Well, Queens and Queensbridge aren't the same thing.
Well, yeah, but he's from Queensbridge for sure. And then no, he's from Queens, and Queensbridge is, I got it on the tip of my tongue, bro. They're a group.
You got the Roots.
No.
You got the Native Tongues.
Bro, he just finished passing away.
I'm just telling you.
Shook Ones.
Shook Ones? Mobb Deep?
Mobb Deep. They're from Queensbridge, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so is the Roots.
I got you.
So is Native Tongues, Busta Rhymes from Queensbridge.
Yo, crazy artists.
Bro, like,
nuts.
Like, remember, we were having a conversation earlier before the podcast that Dagestan has the most, like, world-class wrestlers per mile, right? Queensbridge has the most critically acclaimed rappers per mile. Queensbridge, New York. But, and I could, dude, there's a great documentary on this on Netflix called The Rapture. Talks about New York hip-hop and, like, the best rappers to come out of New York. Some guys you heard, some guys you haven't. Everybody from Mos Def to some of the old school guys.
Yo, I got one artist right now off the top of my head that I know falls into that category that not too many people know, but is from New York. Papoose. Remember him? Bro, Papoose was nasty. Still is.
Dog. There's a lot of dudes.
There's not a lot of people that know about him, but
it's a lot of dudes.
Growing up in the East, bro.
Here's what you forget. Remember Rough Riders?
Yeah.
Remember Rough Riders Volume 1?
1999 or 98?
Dude, 98. I used to have that CD. Actually, I stole it from my brother, so my brother had that CD.
There's nobody like DMX, bro, that can bring. Bro, have you ever seen that video, that short clip of him singing? What's that famous song of his? The Stop.
Rough Riders Anthem.
Yes, him. I think it was in Woodstock, bro, in like 1999 or something like that, bro. Though half the world was there, bro, and he had everybody bumping, white, black, Chinese, everybody, bro.
Niggas wanna stop, niggas wanna drop, shut them down, open up shop.
Yeah, bro, that song.
They had them like whoa, now they like no. Come on, baby, to Rough Riders roll.
Yeah, bro, Rough Riders.
Bro, that's not even the best song on that album, bro. The best song on that album is Earth is Hell and Fire's Hot. Bro, he goes off. He goes off, bro.
You know what song I like low-key from DMX? The Tripping. Yo, I'm tripping. I'm falling. I can't get up.
Dude. There's so many good songs.
That song hit the feels, bro. Whenever I first heard it when I was like 14, 15, I was like, ugh.
You want to know what's
get it.
You want to know what's a dope-ass hip-hop song? That's like timeless. I don't care what age you are, you have to respect it. You ever actually heard the title song to the album Illmatic? The song Illmatic? Mm-hmm. Still one of the...
Isn't it Mobb Deep or not?
No, bro. That's Nas, bro. Illmatic is the best hip-hop album of all time. Ask any hip-hop head.
What is that?
Illmatic, bro.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Illmatic. That title song, bro. Bro, like, that shit put realest shit ever wrote. Like, and I mean to say, like, I hate to sound like freaking Drake, this is the realest shit I ever wrote. But, like, Nas, like, straight up went ham on that album, bro.
You know who else I really like, bro? That every time anybody talks about New York rap, like you said Nas. Remember A Tribe Called Quest?
That's what I'm talking about, Native Tongues, bro.
Yeah, dude.
Native Tongues, that's, bro, Tribe Called Quest, The Roots, Queen Latifah, and MC Lyte. All these, like, there was like 5 all groups. They're all from Queensbridge, called the Native Tongues. And, bro, Busta Rhymes came out of there. Tupac came out of there. That's what I'm saying. He's from New York. He adopted Cali later. So it's like, in A Tribe Called Quest, in his very first original song, Tupac was in a song with A Tribe Called Quest. Bro, legit.
Yeah, that song, Electric Relaxation by A Tribe Called Quest, bro, is fire. I remember me listening, me watching the Marlon Wayans show
Humpty Hump.
back in the day, bro, when that song.
I do the Humpty Hump.
Throwback, bro.
Yeah, I love old school hip hop, bro. Like, I hate to sound like that old guy because I feel like freaking Bun B when I say this shit.
Chill, bro. I got a lot of good things to say about Bun B. I like Bun B a lot too.
Yeah, what's it? No, this dude. He was on the Breakfast Club, but not anymore.
Joe Budden? Nah.
Joe Budden. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Joe Budden. I feel like Joe Budden every time I talk about new age rap, bro. Like he was like, y'all ain't even original.
Let me tell you something about Joe Budden though. I know he's an idiot lately.
He can rap though, man.
Bro, my man had bars and like I think his breakout song. It might have been another one earlier, but I remember his breakout song in like 2002 was "Jump Off."
He was in the soundtrack for Too Fast, Too Furious.
Yeah.
Bump it up.
Bump it up, yeah. And it was Bump It Up / Jump Off. I remember that. And at the end, they mixed those 2 songs. And then there was an album he came out with in 2007. It's called The Padded Room and Mood Music.
Bro, how about this? Not necessarily New York. They're really Jersey guys, but one of them was from New York. Dipset.
Oh, yeah. Bro, I used to bump Dipset hard body back in the day. I followed Jim Jones up. You know,
Jim Jones is he
bro.
is my favorite long-haired half Puerto Rican.
Well, he got short hair now, but he old, bro. But let me tell you what, that man's getting jacked.
Huh?
He's been working out. That man's getting jacked, bro. Like you don't want to mess with him.
All the Mexican, I'll mess with anybody. Stop. I might get shot, but I'll mess with anybody. No, dude, but legit, I still love that shit and love good summer music, bro, and old school hip hop, salsa, reggaeton. You know, it'll all take you back, and it leads you down these crazy fucking talks about hip hop and what's best and what's not, and it's all subjective, man.
Have I ever told you how I met Jim Jones?
No, you haven't. I want to hear this.
So, about 3 years ago, it was right before I moved to Kansas City.
Yeah.
My wife and I, we were waiting. Remember my friend Gami?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we were waiting for him to go to meet up with us at Cheesecake Factory over here in the North Park. So they were on the way because they lived in Garland, so they had to drive all the way up.
Like if Garland's that far.
Well, it's not that far from there, but it was traffic, dude. And once you get to North Park, it gets crazy traffic. But so we were waiting for them to come. There's a Foot Locker next to the Cheesecake Factory. So me, I'm a sneakerhead, bro. So I went in there. I convinced my wife to go. So I was in there. I was just looking at sneakers, and then my wife went into the little cut. There's like a hole in the wall where all the other sneakers are at, like the new ones that came out. So I was looking at the Air Maxes, the old ones. Me.
95s.
Yeah, bro. And then so I didn't see her. So I was like, where the heck did she go? And then she was walking out. There was this like Dominican looking dude that he wasn't like behind her, but he was next to her, and I could tell he was like kind of trying to like get out the way quick. You know what I mean? And in my head, I was like, yo, who this nigga rushing right now? And then, like, I said that in my head. I was kind of mean mugging him. And then as soon as I realized, I was like, yo, that's Jim Jones. I was like, oh, snap. Yo, I was mad, bro.
You went from real mad to real excited.
Well, yeah, but I was like starstruck, bro. And I knew it was him because this man be wearing all kinds of like crazy sneaker Air Maxes. But he wears them like sandals. So the back of his shoes, if you notice, he doesn't even put his foot on all the way. He be just walking like chocolates. Like he squishes like the back part in. That's when you got mad money, you don't even care. He probably wears them once, toss them out, give it to poor people, and then he buys a new one.
Bro, that's some rich people ass shit, though.
Yeah, bro. So when I was like, yo, my wife was like, go say hi. And I was like, nah. I was starstruck, bro. Jim Jones.
Jim Jones. We fly high.
Yeah.
No lie.
Not even that. For me, crunk music got me, bro. It was still Dipset, bro. Crunk music was freaking... That song right there got us hyped during football season.
Yeah. I mean, dude, it's fucking music, bro. Fucking love it. All right. Moving on. So... we got some sports news to talk about. A lot of shit happened over the weekend. Some big stuff coming up. Not necessarily anything big. There was no big fights this weekend. But there was some big news.
Upcoming fights and news. Yeah.
So, I guess Showtime did a press release on Wilder's next 3 opponents. And definitely Ortiz is one of them.
Luis Ortiz.
And I'll tell you this right now. If Wilder ain't careful, we're about to get put to sleep.
Well, I kind of knew that was going to happen again. Like I've said in the past episodes, I mean, I don't want to see that fight again.
I kind of do, though. I think that with... maybe the age might hit him a little different now, but I think if he plays it smart and stays away from the right hand, bro... He could, man.
All I know is they've already fought. Wilder won.
Wilder won by a freaking clubbing right hand.
I mean, I just don't want to see the fight again, bro. He doesn't have nothing to prove, and Luis Ortiz is the one that has something to prove. And for me, bro, I don't want to have this guy. He's one of my favorite boxers for heavyweight, bro. I don't want to see him end his career on a loss. Just take the dub, bro, and just you know. He's fighting for his daughter, and I can respect that, but he should have took that Joshua fight. That would have paid you $5 million.
Let me ask you this. What do you think about promotions announcing fights before the fighter even approves them? What do you think about that? Like, do you think they're trying to kind of do what the UFC is doing and control their fighters a little more?
I know
he's stuck in a contract.
Well, yeah. I mean, and that's the thing. When you're stuck in a contract, you kind of don't have a say anymore because, for example, Canelo, right?
I know he's stuck like in a 6-fight contract, isn't he?
Yeah, no, 11 fights, and he's only done 2. He had 10 more fights left, so it's guaranteed we're gonna watch him fight 10 more times,
at least
with the zone. So he does have a say up to a certain point, right? But that's because the division is so broad. Heavyweight is not, bro. It's a very small division, and you got the same fighters just going. I mean, it's like.
I mean, if Ruiz has a good showing, or even has an upset victory over Joshua, it changes the division big time.
Like nobody's gonna watch a Tyson Fury fight another Brazil or another under Brazil.
We want to see the top, the 3-headed monster fight. That's what we want to see.
For sure.
I mean. I'll tell you this, man. I'm not discounting that dude Ruiz, though, I guess.
Andy Ruiz?
Yeah, dude, I'm not.
Wait.
Saw that dude fight.
Is that who you meant? That Wilder's going to fight Andy Ruiz or Luis Ortiz?
No, Luis Ortiz.
Okay.
And Wilder.
I gotcha.
But the fight here next weekend
is Joshua and Andy Ruiz.
And if you saw Ruiz's last fight, you cannot sleep on homeboy.
Oh, man. I mean, he's a boxer. Even though he's big, he can box.
Dude, he is a thickie.
He is 105-5 on his amateur record. I mean, the dude has solid background.
And he has a little fat tire in his belly.
Too much tacos, I say.
But those hands, though.
Oh, yeah. Bricks.
And I get that Joshua is a brick shit house. But I don't know. And maybe I'm crazy, but beating an already old Klitschko doesn't give me
bro.
Doesn't give me confidence
It
in
doesn't.
Joshua.